Hello again, everyone. Welcome back for another live stream. Lar from Complete Test Success here. So, today we're looking at General Training Task 1. Not a very common topic. Tend to have a lot fewer students involved, but of course that is good for you. Oh, I forgot to turn on my light. One moment here. I'll get that in a moment. Okay, so what we are looking at is General Training Task 1, and I'm going to show you a question, and I want you to attempt the various parts of your answer. Then as we go through the question, we will build up an answer down along. Now, normally we don't have enough time to get through a full answer, but that more applies to academic task 1, which is far more popular, and task 2, which obviously, everybody has the same task 2 question. So we'll do our best to get through as much of an answer, and there's a good chance we'll get through the whole thing. Hello there, first person in, good to see you. Hey, Tom, good to see you here too. Ritesh from Nepal, fantastic. Hey, Ritesh. So, like I said, this lesson is specifically for general training. So if you're doing academic, this isn't suitable for you. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to write the greeting. We're going to write the greeting for the letter. So I'll show you the question now. I want you to write the greeting. And the greeting is basically where you say hello and the name of the person. But there is the potential to do this incorrectly. So that's why I just want to check this first. So here is the question for you now. And I want you to write the greeting for this question. Share your answer in the comments and I will be able to give you feedback. And once we're done, we will move forward with the next part of the question. Hi, Bincy. Good to see you here. General training, I thought it would be about academic writing task 1. No, today's for general training. We cycle through. So some weeks we do speaking, some weeks we do Q&As, academic task 1, general training task 1. So it just depends on the week. And if you look at the name of this week's video, of this week's live stream, it's live general IELTS writing task 1. So it did say general, but it seems like you didn't notice that, unfortunately. Iram from Pakistan, hello there, good to see you. Okay, so the greeting for this letter is very short. We're only looking for 2-3 words. Kandakar, hello to you, sir. Welcome to the lesson. So Kandakar, we're just looking at this general training question on the screen, and I would like you to write the greeting for the letter. Of course, if you're doing academic IELTS, this is not suitable for you. So this tends to be what happens with the general training lessons, that I don't get much participation, and really the whole lesson is based on giving feedback. If you're doing academic IELTS, of course, this isn't a benefit to you. So can you just let me know, is there anybody here doing general training IELTS? If not, we could potentially just scrap these lessons if nobody wants them or nobody needs them. It would be better to help people with task 2 or with task 1, or um, task 1 academic or speaking, or whatever the case may be. So just let me know, is anybody doing general training IELTS? Hi, Amber. So today we're looking at general training IELTS task 1. Okay, so it seems like we don't have any general training students here. So rather than me sitting here silently, what I'll do is I'll show you a sample answer. We'll go through that quickly, explain why it is the way it is, and why we need the information that has been included, and then we can just finish. Okay, so it seems to be the case that we don't have any general training students here. So let me just go through the answer. Amber, yep. So if you look at the screen there, I have the task, write the greeting for the letter, but it seems like we don't have any general training students. So let's go through the answer here and I'll explain why it is what it is. Okay, so dear Mrs. Smith. So if we look up here, it says write a letter to your boss. So if you're writing a letter to your boss, you need to write the title and the surname, the family name. So no matter who we're writing to, it always begins with dear, but in this case, it's title and surname because it is a formal letter. And then we have a comma. Okay, so it says, the context is this. You are planning a dinner party where you intend to serve a traditional dish from your foreign boss's country. Write a letter to your boss. In your letter, say why you're planning a party. So that's the first thing we need to do. Say why we are planning a party. So you can see the first prompt, say why you're planning a party. I'm going to write a full paragraph about that. But what's really important is that you address that question, address that prompt in the first sentence. So don't write, 2 or 3 sentences before you say why you're planning a party. Put that in the very first sentence. So what we would expect is why you're planning a party, that information to be in that first sentence here. So this Sunday, I'm having a dinner party to mark my and my husband John's 20th wedding anniversary. Okay, so now we know why. And then so that's related to your task achievement score, to say why, because you've been asked why. But to improve your task achievement score, you need to develop that idea. And that's what's important. So we're going to have a full paragraph about the first prompt, say why you're planning a party. So let's stay on topic. Everything we should say is about why. Don't go off topic. He is not aware that I'm organizing this party, which means that it will be quite a big surprise for him. John immensely enjoys when we have guests, and because of this, I am quite confident that he will be very pleased when the guests arrive. Okay, so all I've done is discuss why. But you'll notice as well is that it is very formal language because I'm writing a formal letter. So let's say, for example, I am quite confident that he will be very pleased. So let's say if it was an informal letter, we would say something like, I'm really sure that he will be delighted, or he'll be delighted. So again, because it's a formal letter, we're going to use formal vocabulary. Okay, so let's just see, do we have any questions so far? Vinci, not really. Hi, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Hanan. Good to see you here. So like I said, it seems like we don't have any general training students present. So I'm just going to make my way through a sample answer and just explain. Okay, so we've gone through the first prompt, the prompt which said, say why you're planning a party, and we've developed a full paragraph about that. Next, we move to prompt number 2. Explain why you intend to serve this dish. Now, again, we want to answer that. We want to respond to that in the very first sentence. So see, here we have, there will be cuisine from your country served as my husband is very fond of Nigerian dishes. Okay, straight to the point. Why you intend to serve the dish? My husband likes Nigerian food. That's exactly why. And again, what we want to do is continue talking about that. So just to mention that, that's enough for, let's say, a band 6 if you do that for each prompt. But to improve, a band 6 for task achievement, when you give a direct answer to the prompt, you are helping your task achievement score. But only doing that will keep you at about a band 6. To push our score up further, we need to develop and talk more about the actual answer. So it is important to stay on topic, and notice as well that I have all formal vocabulary because it's a formal letter to my boss. Under normal circumstances, we don't eat it very often though, as it is quite challenging to get the right ingredients in this part of the world. Fortunately, however, I have been able to acquire all the necessary ingredients, and I am confident that John will enjoy the party all the more because of this. So again, we've addressed the second prompt and we have fully developed our answer. Okay, so let me just pop back in here and see if anyone has any questions. Ritesh, great class. Thank you. I'm for general training. Okay, Hanan, you're for general training. Well, then let's get you involved. Sir, you are teaching only essays. You can teach us speaking and listening also. Yep, I teach everything. So I cycle through it. Task 2, Task 1 academic, Task 1 general training, which I'm not sure I will continue because there isn't really much participation. But yeah, definitely we go through everything. And as well as that, I have live feedback lessons. So let me just show you here. You'll see this link here, live feedback lessons on Zoom. So these are free lessons that I have for my email subscribers every week. So I have Q&As on live stream Q&As every so often. And, I help people with reading and listening there. But also the ones that I do in the live feedback lessons, they're a bit more hands-on because, you're there, you can talk to me, we can discuss back and forth a little bit more easily. And generally what I do in those sessions is I'll just get people to explain what problems they're having. And then, we work together to come up with solutions. So for reading and listening, you'll find lessons on my website, you'll find lessons on Facebook and YouTube for reading and listening. But also, if you want to join these live feedback lessons and actually, have a discussion with me about your specific issues, then you have that option as well. Okay, so Hanan, we've got most of the way through the essay. We only have one paragraph left. So I'm going to let you write a paragraph. You see the final prompt, it says, invite him or her to the party. Okay, so let's get you involved, Hanan. And I want you to write the first sentence of paragraph 3. Okay, now I'm only going to give you about 3 minutes to do this. So write the first sentence of paragraph 3. And remember, in this sentence, we're responding to the prompt, invite him or her to the party. Amber, perfect. Yeah, get involved. We'll see you there. So you just need to click on that link and sign up. I want to write IELTS. I don't know where to start from. Please advise. Okay, so it sounds like you're just getting started. So while we're waiting for Hanan to write the first sentence of body paragraph 3, let me share a link with you. So this is for a Facebook user. I'm not sure what your name is. I think if you're in the Facebook group, the names don't come up properly on my screen. So if you're just starting, this would be a good place for you. Beginner's Guide to IELTS. So just look in the comments just below where you wrote your comment here. Click on that link and it'll just give you an idea of what's going on with the IELTS test, give you an idea of where to start and what types of things that you need to do. Bincy, you're very, very welcome. It's always great to see you here. Sir, could you mind, can I join your online live classes? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they're for everyone. Anyone who wants to come is welcome. No problem, Ritesh. Be great to see you there. Audrey, okay, great, Audrey. So that's the link for you there. Beginner's Guide to IELTS. And for Ritesh, that's the link for you there. Free live feedback lessons on Zoom. Okay, so in response, hi B Winkle, good to see you here. I want you to invite to my party. So when you say I want you, you're asking the person to do something. But in this case, we're inviting them. So you've got the grammar a bit mixed up, but nonetheless, that is a direct response to the question. So let me take that and let me pop it into our essay here. So that's going to be the first sentence. Oh, excuse me. I want to invite you to my party. Okay, we need a full stop. Now, again, remember this is an, oh my God, let me try that again. This is a formal letter there. I got it. So I want to invite you. It's a little bit informal. So we'd say like, I would like very much if you were able to attend my, let's say, the party. Okay. What you'll find is grammatically the formal structures tend to be quite a bit longer. So I would like very much if you were able. So I would like very much if you were able. I would like very much if you were able to attend the party. I want you to come to the party. So what you'll find in general is this is a formal letter, so we need formal structures. And in general, formal structures will be far longer than their informal counterparts. Okay, so once we've written that, what we need to do is we need to expand on that. So we need to say more. So we've invited the person to the party and we've written that in our first sentence. So that's exactly what we want to do. And now we need to continue. So how would you develop paragraph 3? So I need more about this for this paragraph. So what else are we going to say about inviting them? And remember, you have to stay on topic. You can't just talk about something else to fill up your paragraph. You are inviting them to the party, so you need to make sure you continue focused on that. Okay, so I have some other comments. So while you're writing the rest of the paragraph, let me look at the other students. Khandaker, third paragraph. It will be a great honor. So it would be. So we don't know if they're going to come or not. So it would be, because we're still just imagining the situation. So it would be a great honor if you could kindly join the dinner party and enjoy the food with us. It would be more natural. Enjoy the food with us. So modals, I think modals would and could would make this more informal, but you've done a very good job besides the small grammar mistakes there, Kandaker. Lofty, hello to you. Can we watch this lesson recorded because it is difficult to attend it right now? Yes, Lofty. Yes, definitely. As soon as we finish, the recording will be uploaded onto Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, you'll definitely find it there. Hey, Daphne. Welcome to the lesson. Okay, again, while I'm waiting for you all to write this paragraph, I just want to share my academy with you. So I have one-on-one essay corrections, speaking tests, and IELTS courses for writing and speaking. They include reading and listening support as well. So if you need more one-on-one support, that's available there. Obviously, I have my free group classes on Zoom. I have these live streams. So, if group support is enough for you, then by all means continue with that. But if you're struggling a bit and you need more hands-on one-on-one help, then I have those services. So you'll find those there. Just click on the link. Hey, Blessing, good to see you back here again. Facebook user, sorry, I can't find the link for beginners. So it's in the comments. Let me see if there's something wrong here. You've got the grammar a bit mixed up. Maybe it's on, there are different selections. I'm just looking here as well. It says live chat, your replies. There are different options. So I think you might just need to click on a different comments. There are different options as to which comments you can see. I am not 100% sure, but I think that's the problem that you're having. Hanan, to enjoy one evening with my family and taste your native food, which I am sure you will appreciate it. Sir, let me know when you would be free to finalize the date for party from your busy schedule. Okay, so one thing to be careful with here, Hanan, is you don't want to have any contradictions. So I realize you joined late, but earlier in our essay, we said... Oh, I'm completely wrong. I thought that, oh, there it is, this Sunday. Yeah. So it says this Sunday. So we've already said that the date is when the date is. So the problem then with your response saying, let me know when you would be free to finalize the date for the party. We've already said when that is, when the party is. So that kind of a contradiction actually hurts your task achievement score. So you've said one thing, now you're saying another thing, and it becomes unclear. It could also potentially hurt your coherence and cohesion score because it's not that cohesive. There are different things in different places. Now, I realize that you came to the lesson a little bit late, and I understand why you made that mistake, but nonetheless, it's still, a valid point just to make sure that you understand that that's something that's important for your answer. I would also say it is potentially a little bit short. Not very short, but another small few words, maybe another 5 or 6 words would be appropriate. Ritesh, could you mind, sir, can you ask how to join your Zoom meetings? Yeah, absolutely, no problem. So the way it works, let me find the link here again. This link here, free live feedback lessons on Zoom. You'll also find it in the video description. It might be easier to find it there. Click on that, sign up, and then you will have access to my platform, and the schedule is there. So it's just the topic of the lessons, the dates, the times, all there in the schedule. So it's just a matter of signing up with the link, and then you will see the full schedule from there. So not massively complicated, but do let me know if you're having trouble with it. Hanan, you were late. Yep, no problem. I mean, it makes sense why you made that mistake. It's easy to understand why you made the mistake, but I'm just pointing that out to make it clear to you and anyone else watching that, that's something that you would need to be careful with. To enjoy party with our family. And so this isn't really an invitation. You would have to literally say, like, very clearly, I would like you to enjoy the party with our family and taste the food or enjoy the food. Okay, so this will probably be the last one that we're looking at here. It would be a great honor if you could kindly join the dinner party and enjoy the food with us. Lovely. So very clear and very formal. So exactly what we're looking for. This would give other guests to have the opportunity. So this would give other guests the opportunity, not so you don't give them to have the opportunity, but to give the opportunity to taste the food of our culture, of your culture. Food from your culture? No, no. So culture isn't part of a food. Food isn't part of a culture. So it'd be, food from your country would make sense. I look forward to seeing you at the party. So this is really good. So some small grammar mistakes, but really what we have is a clear response, a clear invitation, a continuation of that invitation, staying focused on the main idea, very formal language, some small grammar mistakes, and if anything, the paragraph is still a little bit short. So a few more words would improve your task achievement score further, but overall, this is a very good response. Hello, Punjab Records. Good to see you here. Okay, so with that, that's pretty much the third paragraph written. Let's have a look at the sample I had here. I said, I thought it would be nice if you could come to the party as well, since there will be some guests who I believe you would enjoy the company of. Dinner will be served at approximately 5 o'clock. However, it would be nice if you could come earlier and we can chat before the other guests arrive. Please let me know by Saturday if it is possible for you to attend, because I would like to ensure there is enough food for everyone. Okay. And then the last thing that we need to do, of course, is we need to sign off. So that'll be the last thing I would like you to do. And then we'll finish up for today. So last thing, how would we sign off this letter? And let me just scroll back up to the question, just so that you're very clear as to what you need to do. So there's the question, how would you sign off? Khandakar, hello to you. Rajika, hello, welcome. We're just finishing up, Rajika. What we're looking at is general training task 1 question, and we've already gone through the full letter. So the final little piece is to write the sign off. So how are we going to do that? How would you sign off this letter? And you think signing off the letter is pretty straightforward, but there are a few potential issues that can come up. So I would like you to attempt this, particularly if you're doing general training. Well, if you're not doing general training, then this lesson is a waste of your time. So basically, if you're here. Okay, so seems like I'm not getting any responses. No problem. So let's just have a look here. So we're going to sign off with this. Oh, sorry, my face is in the way. Yours sincerely. So again, it's a formal letter. So yours sincerely is appropriate. Don't forget the comma, and don't forget to leave a space between. So this is wrong. Leave a line between the final paragraph and yours sincerely. Leave a line between yours sincerely, comma. Leave a line between that and the name. And the other thing then is you're going to put in your first name and your surname. So first name alone isn't appropriate because it is a formal letter. So we need to put your first name and your surname. So whatever that would be, if you prefer to just put in your real name, that's fine. It doesn't matter what the name is. It doesn't have to be genuinely your name, but it's probably easiest because, well, you don't have to try and think about anything. If you do it that way, you don't have to invent anything extra. So either way, just make sure to put in your first name and your surname. That's essentially it. That's our essay, our letter finished, and a good letter it is. Yours faithfully would be fine. Thanks, sir. I also attend IELTS exam on 7th of July. I work hard to get a good score. Good for you. 7th of July. So you've more than a week left. So I'd say in that length of time, don't worry too much about like trying to improve vocab. Focus more on task achievement, those types of coherence and cohesion, those types of things that you can improve in a short period of time. When am I doing speaking feedback? So I have one-on-one speaking feedback all the time. You can find that here. And I have group classes on speaking. I don't know the schedule off by heart, but the schedule is already there. So if you want to sign up, just click on the free live feedback lessons, this link here, and you'll see the schedule. I don't remember. There are speaking lessons in that schedule, but I don't have it memorized. I just make it once a month and then check in week by week. I don't remember exactly what's coming up, to be honest. Let me see. I'm after losing my. Oh, here we are. Okay, Ritesh. See you too. Take care of yourself. Rajika, no problem. Hope you can do it. Me too. Absolutely. Okay, Hanan, I'm sure you would enjoy the delicious food with my family and also with some of my family friends who are from your country as well. This altogether will create a pleasant environment. Yeah, good. Could you please give us some mock test on 4 skills and give feedback accordingly? I don't understand the question. I will. I give feedback on everything. But what are is that for task achievement, or is that for reading, writing, listening, and speaking? Is that the 4 skills? So we'll go through next live stream, another live stream next week. We'll be looking at another part of the IELTS test. A few of you have asked what or when. So let me just tell you exactly. Next week will be speaking. The following week will be a Q&A. The following week will be task 2. The following week will be task 1 academic, and then another general training, task 1. So I'll just cycle through those. So every week we'll have a new one and just continue going through the cycle. So I think that's what you're referring to. And then for reading and listening, the best place is really to get help with reading and listening. The best place is either my Q&A or come along to my live feedback lessons as well. Okay, so that's it for this week. Hope you all got something out of that. Best of luck to those of you with tests coming up. Rajika in particular, I know you have a test coming up, but obviously any of the rest of you, best of luck as well. So that's it for today. Talk to you next week, or if you're joining my live feedback lessons, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, take care of yourselves, everyone, and have a good week. Bye-bye.